We've got lots of sun and the best beaches in America, if not the world. You'd think that if you're young and hip like Kate here, you'd be sticking around for the long haul. The Suncoast is a great place to grow up, but all too often, as Kate Flexer tells us, once millennials get their degrees, they get out of here. Kate?
Well, Alan, over the last decade, we've seen Sarasota become a more millennial-friendly place. But as some local millennials tell us, there are a few things keeping the area from reaching its full potential.
Millennial. It's one of those buzzwords we use to describe people of a certain age, in the grand tradition of baby boomers and Generation X. But what does being a millennial even mean? Headlines call millennials rebellious and yet conservative, the least skilled and yet overqualified for their jobs. So which one is it? Well, here are some facts. Pew Research defines millennials as ages 19 to 35. That's a group that came of age in the new millennium and grew up with technology and social media. They also make up the majority of America's workforce. Lauren Huey is part of that majority, starting a new job in Sarasota. She lived in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and most recently, San Francisco. So Sarasota was a big change.
When my boyfriend and I would walk into a restaurant, we would lower the average age there quite a bit during season. But then I found all these really interesting people, and just slowly but surely have started collecting millennials my own age to be my friends.
She was also struck by how expensive housing is for young people.
If you want people, young people especially, to move in, you have to give them a place where they can afford. I mean, San Francisco is ridiculous, and you have to have 5 roommates, but you also wind up with this huge city that has a lot to offer.
But what surprised her was how millennial-friendly Sarasota really is. A unique combination of small-town living paired with the culture of a big city. Plus, she says there's real value in the town's older residents.
You have all of these people who are retirees, and they move down, and they're willing to invest in young people and to mentor them. And so if you are starting a new business, you can have the CEO of some giant company come and show you how to do it, or somebody who has been in marketing for 30 years or 40 years step up and help you.
But millennial Nailani Simpson says she feels a bit differently about the community.
You're really fighting to really, advocate for change, and a lot of people here are so stagnant and they aren't really open to hearing these ideas and moving toward a more progressive way.
Something she says carries over into the workplace.
More employers are willing to have younger people in higher executive positions, where here in Sarasota they really put us at entry-level positions. They want us to really earn our trust, which is absolutely understandable. But at the same time, we really want to get these people in higher positions so they can start doing really amazing things.
Simpson grew up in Sarasota and has seen some real positive changes, like more nightlife and culture. But she says the lack of opportunities for young people keeps Sarasota from attracting more millennials.
And I think if people here are willing to give millennials more opportunity, you would see more of us staying and less of us leaving.
Sarasota County Planner Elma Felix, who, full disclosure, is a millennial herself, says attracting and retaining millennials is a real concern.
If you go sit to eat or you go to the movies, you could definitely tell this dynamic in age range.
A large part of that, she says, comes down to the cost of living.
And affordable housing is one of the biggest issues. I mean, if you can't afford to live somewhere, then why are you gonna move there?
Plus, she says it has to do with the way the county has been marketed over the years.
Sarasota County has presented and sold itself as a retirement community, and that's a great thing that, folks want to come and spend their days here and enjoy beautiful weather and the beaches here, and that's great. But I think the other side of the story is not being told about what a great place Sarasota County is for young families and for people that are graduating college.
Felix says that youthful millennial energy is a crucial part of any community. The risk takers, the innovators, and the future.
As soon as we start to pull the puzzle pieces or recognize the puzzle pieces so we can start putting them together, I think the outcome is definitely going to start changing.
Sarasota County says it's continuing to consider different ways to make this area appealing to millennials.
Kate, thank you. And when we come back, our roundtable.